This Videly review, I'm going to be reviewing Video Marketing Blaster's cloud-based software called Videly, or Videly. Not 100% sure how to pronounce it, as their promo video hasn't even come out yet, and I've managed to get an early look at this video ranking software just for you. So I'm going to create a whole series all about this video software, and also I'm going to give away my local business overnight ranking course, which is going to teach you and show you on how you can get rankings for your business, for your online presence, even if you've never touched SEO, you've never touched video SEO, and you really consider yourself as a complete newcomer when it comes to getting #1 rankings, #2 rankings, and even #3 rankings on Google and YouTube. So if that's something that you're interested in, stay tuned. Welcome back to this Vidly review video, and like I said before, we're gonna go through Video Marketing Blaster's latest cloud-based software, which is Vidly, or Videly, one of them. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to release a whole series of videos. I'm going to start off with the basic functionality, and in later videos I'm going to go ahead and start exploring the pro version. But like I mentioned at the beginning, if you want some deeper insight when it comes to video rankings and how I do instant online video rankings, go ahead, click the link in description, which will take you here. Click free overnight ranking system and you will be able to enroll in my course. Okay, so here we are in Vidly, or also known as Video Marketing Blaster. This is the cloud version. As you can see, it doesn't really look that complex. What have we got? We've got our tabs, or our menu right here. We've got account at the top right with support, and of course some training videos will train you on each of these tabs, so you kind of know how to use the software. So let's head back to the dashboard, and here we have a short little snapshot of how many keywords have been researched, how many details has this software generated for our videos. And I'm going to leave out the niches analyzed and the reports created because that's in the pro version, and I'm going to talk about that in a later video. Let's go over to keywords. Okay, so here, this is where you actually search for keywords, and if you look at the right here, you can see you can categorize all the keywords or the niches that you want to store keywords in, and all you do is click this icon here, new campaign, rename or delete. New campaign will allow you to create an actual campaign name, and that's where you can store all your keywords. You always have access to the training videos just below it right here. Right here you also have a snapshot of all of the research that you've done within the software. So if I quickly change it to plumbing keywords, you can see it's loaded. And now what I'm going to do, I want to search for plumbing keywords, but on the left you can see we can filter what sort of searches we want. So we would enter the main keyword here, we would cater where we want the statistics about each keyword that it's going to generate for us, because at the end of the day, if you're based in England, Manchester, and your local business that you don't offer international, then you're not really going to want to see what results are happening in America or Australia or wherever else. You just want it really in your geo. So I'm going to just type in United Kingdom here, because that's going to take away all the other search results that are not relevant to my geo. Next, you can see you've got saved keywords here. I've not yet saved anything, but we'll explore that soon. And right below here you can also see you can say, hey Vidly, grab all this information from these sources, like so. And to be honest, I'm not an Amazon affiliate or someone who sells on Amazon or eBay or even Pinterest, Yahoo, Bing. I'm only really interested in YouTube and what my competitors are doing on this platform, as well as Google. So I'm going to leave these three checked. Now I'm going to go ahead and just enter my main keyword, and if you want more information about my keyword, again, go to my website, click on my overnight ranking course, because it's completely free, and enroll in that because it'll teach you everything that you actually need to know. So I'm going to go ahead and type in plumbing services. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and click research. So what you can see is it's actually gathering all the information, and it did a really fast job with that. Now below here we've got our tabs here that we'll talk about in a second, but what you can see is that it's recommending which keywords to use and what sort of monthly volume it's showing. Now one important thing is that when it comes to monthly volume and all of these statistics, never take them too seriously or exact, because even Google say that they don't give 100% accurate readings. Okay, so you know, use it as more of a guideline rather than an exact science. Okay, you can see here that the 24 hours plumbing services near me keyword has got 869,000 people on YouTube trying to rank for that variation of the long tail keyword. Ideally what you want to do here, you want to use these search terms, and for every single search term you want to create a video targeting that search phrase. And again, I talk about this more in my course, but you can see it's giving you loads of fantastic searches that you know you can start ranking for, or inspiration for variation. So it really gives you unlimited amounts of keywords, and it's up to you to choose which ones you want. So let's say I wanted to rank for 24 hours plumbing services near me. How much do plumbing services cost? Plumbing services near me Yelp. Okay, plumbing services near me prices. Okay, so I select all of them, and then I can either copy to the clipboard or add to saved keywords. And now you can see I've got all my keywords in the left there. It's automatically added, and if I want to copy them I can, or just export them, and it's instant. So I'm just going to open that up, and now you can see we have the keywords just like so. So that's really cool stuff. That's really enough about the keywords. Let's move over to video details. So here, this is where you actually generate the optimized text that you place on your videos. So let's go ahead and click generate details, and here you can say, well, what language do you want it in? So if you're, you know, if you're targeting people in a different language, boom, you can do so just like this. This is a really handy feature for, you know, anyone looking to rank videos not in English. Okay, then you've got the main keyword. So what I want to say is, you know what, I've just found a bunch of keywords, plumbing services. Okay, then you can see it dynamically change to, let me just do that. Okay, plumbing services new video, or plumbing services solution. So I'm going to do the second one and go ahead and click next template. Okay, so the next bit is little suggestions that the software will make for you, you know, which you can use on other videos, but you can see they've added some more stuff like plumbing tricks, DIY plumbing, you know, and all of these little things here. Next, if you want secondary keywords, you can see that they're actually offering the secondary keywords right here, and that basically, you know, allows you to get an idea of keywords that are going to complement your main keyword, and it's just going to boost your ranking. So emergency plumbing service, that could be something really handy, or water heating service. Okay, new home construction plumbing, these are keywords that, you know, your competition don't even think of, but they can be highly searched and pretty, you know, profitable keywords if used correctly. Next, do next step, and you can see that right here, this is where you add your website, your YouTube, your Facebook, your Twitter. So the software will automatically do everything for you. Okay, so I'm just going to quickly add some information here. Okay, now that I've just put in some false URLs, I'm going to go ahead and do generate. Okay, so it's going to say, are you sure you want to generate? Yeah. Okay, so successfully one video details has been generated for the keyword plumbing services. So if I click on it, now you can see that it's optimized it. Quite cool actually. So you've got the title, which is plumbing services, water heater services must watch, and if you want to regenerate it, you can do so here, or you can click edit, and if you wanted to add a little, let's say, dash there, okay, there you go. Okay, and if you wanted to add your phone number in the title, you can do so just like that. Okay, so what I'm going to do, I'm just going to show you what it looks like if you regenerate it. Okay, and you see that's now been regenerated. Let's regenerate again. regenerate, and what it's doing is it's going through all those secondary and primary keywords that we literally just selected 2 seconds ago, and it's going through that and making the variation. So obviously the more keywords that you add into it, the greater the variation will be, and you have more options. Okay, so next we go into the description. Now, one really important thing to remember is that most people, and including Google and YouTube will only show the first sentence or 2 of your videos. Most people don't browse past the first paragraph of your video description. Okay, I'm not saying everyone, but I'm saying most people, they won't do it because they can't really be bothered and they just want to watch the video. So, you know, one of the first things that you actually want in your description is going to be your website, just like that, and also your keyword, which is right here. And you can see that these areas are actually highlighted, and that's because these are basically shortcodes of, you know, what the software actually is. Right, okay, so as you can see, it's generated the text for us, and it's got these little regenerate options that will pick up, and you can literally just change it like that. Okay, I'm not going to fully optimize this, you know, or tweak it, but you can see it's basically added all the information for you, and if you were just to use this information, you would rank probably pretty high as long as you follow the process. So I'm just going to do save, and I'm happy with all of that. Okay, and right here you've got suggested titles, suggested sentences, and suggested tags. So it really just adds everything for you. Okay, it does the whole works for you, and it makes everything super simple. So that is really it. You would literally take this information and upload it onto your video channel. Okay, so we're now heading back to the dashboard, and you can see that this information here is updated, and one of the really great things about Videly, or Video Marketing Blaster, is the fact that it's cloud-based, which means you can literally access this software whenever you want from any computer, opposed to the previous version, which is a standalone application which you had to download onto your computer and then use it. In the next video, I'm actually going to talk a little bit more about keyword research and how to use Videly in greater detail when it comes to the keyword research. So make sure you subscribe to my channel, click that notify button. Thank you for watching, leave a comment below, and I'll see you next time.